Hi, this is Beardo over at Beard Vet Coffee. What's wrong with America today is that Americans are putting convenience over values. We need to start thinking about our dollar as a vote. We need to start using those dollars to support companies that believe in our values and aren't afraid to take a stand. That's us at Beard Vet Coffee. We're not another pretend conservative company that puts a pew-pew on the packaging to fake align with our principles. We don't identify as America first, we live America first. We're vet-founded, vet-focused, and obviously bearded. So, if you haven't had a cup of Beard Vet, buy a bag, help us continue to support veteran charities every month. And as we always say, stay awake, not woke.
You're a solution guy, and just if you could tell us a 30-second background, kind of give us your 30-second bio background so people can know. I trust you, but I want people to know your background, and then let's talk about some of the solutions you have there, sir.
Sure, Clay. You know, I retired last year from the U.S. Army Civil Affairs and Psychological Operations. That's special operations that works in creating solutions in areas where it's nearly impossible. We work with next to nothing to solve complex problems and make sure that we have measurable solutions afterwards. And then I decided to run for Congress when I got out of the military, when I retired because I refused the vaccine. And when I got done running for Congress, I'd made promises during that run, and those included taking a look at the issues, the hard issues, not only within my district, but within this country that we needed to tackle. One of those key issues that came across was food security. People are scared to death, not just of whether they can even afford food, but mostly whether they can trust the food that they're getting. And that set forth for us a mission that, you know what, that's something we can conquer. We can do it in a small bit and keep growing. And we took a look at how resources worked and found that in order to cut down on those spikes in food where, you know, you see where they're paying farmers not to grow crops in one year, and then the next year you can't afford beef because it's $40 a pound. So we looked at freeze drying. The technology has improved, and we decided that we wanted to find the best source of proteins that we could and make a freeze dried food company that would be able to provide those to Americans.
Do you have a website, or are you wanting listeners to fax in their orders? Do you use the fax machine?
Morse code works as well, but wholecows.com is our website. We call it Whole Cows for a reason. It's because we use the whole cow. And so we have some versions, you know, where we turn around and you have your ribeye, you have your filet mignon, you have your New York strip. But the rest of the cow, what do they do with it? Well, in most instances, when you go to a prepper website and you go and buy beef, you're buying what's essentially the butt of the cow. That's just what happens. So what we turned around and decided to do was all that sirloin, all that picanha, all that tri-tip, all that chuck. Well, that's what we want to give to the American people. And that's what we turned into our high quality beef cubes. They are zero preservatives. They're sous vide. So they're beef cubes. That's what I'm got. It's just hand cut beef by a butcher that we turn around. It's sous vide, which means it's cooked without any flavoring, no salts, no preservatives, no oils. And then it's directly turned over where it's tender and juicy, and we directly freeze dry it. It starts as a cow on a Tuesday, and by Saturday, it's in bags, ready to be shipped out to you.
My crazy uncle, that's what we all called him, on those dreaded Sundays at the VA, round that hospital bed. Both legs are missing, fingers twitching, one eye wandering, one eye staring, almost laughing as he said, "Kid, you ain't lived." He'd say, "Get my wheelchair, I need some fresh air. Roll me out there in the garden where your daddy could sneak me a cigarette." He said, "You think I'm ugly? Hell, I think I'm lucky. I had a buddy right beside me that took his in the head. Kid, you ain't lived. No, you ain't lived till you died trying for a flag flying that stopped your heart once and made you grateful for every day you get. Kid, you ain't lived. Now I remember a rainy Monday, 21 gun day, and old war stories about those crazy things he did. And the preacher later telling my daddy how his brother bragged about us kids he raised and the way that we lived. And my daddy said, hell, I ain't lived. 'Cause you ain't lived till you died trying for a flag flying, or your best friend crying for the mama you'll never see again. You might go safely to 70 or 80, but if there ain't a moment that stopped your heart once and made you grateful for every day you get, you ain't lived. You ain't lived. No, you ain't lived till you died trying for a flag flying, or your best friend crying for the mama he'll never see again. You might go safely to 70 or 80, but if there ain't a moment that stopped your heart once and made you grateful for every day you get, kid, you ain't lived.
So here I'm down at the border. I just had the opportunity to talk with the Border Patrol agent right there. Not 3 minutes ago, we literally missed a crossing, or an attempted crossing. They're just sitting right over there. This is the fence. This is the Trump fence. This is the Biden fence. Trump, Biden. Trump, Biden. Do you get it yet? Tens of thousands of pounds of fentanyl, hundreds of thousands of children, millions of working age young males being dumped in this country right now. It's your border protection. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you. This is what you vote for. March 1st, get out and vote. Hey, my friends, as you know, today's my last day in the Army. This flag is going everywhere in the world with me. It's been with me while friends have cried. It's been with me inside my body armor as I've rucked around everywhere. I've flown it in so many places I can't tell you. Today I retired this flag on my last day. I fly right here on the border, because this is where my new defense starts. It's where my new job is. This is where I start to take it back home. And I begin to look out for you the way you're supposed to be represented. Safety. People have been putting Americans last for too long. Now it's time to put Americans first. Storm Chaser. Vote for me for Congress. Texas 17. March 1st.
So, with Beard Vet, what is your mission? Well, you know, the mission is for every bag of coffee that we sell, we want to give back to veterans. We are a for-profit company, but at the end of the day, it's the company's truly never really been that profitable, but we've been profitable in the fact that we've been able to give back to all these veteran charities. We pick a different veteran charity every single month. We do events with charities where we give to them at the events too. So I mean, it's very, very fulfilling and rewarding.
Yeah.
The feeling is amazing, seeing the look on, you know, sometimes when our little bit, and it's not a ton of money, but it's definitely some to these smaller veteran charities that are getting going, you know, and just trying to get the word out for them with our social media platform, trying to give them a bigger voice.